This right here are the new earbuds by Soundpeats. These are the Soundpeats Air5, which feature an open earbud design, or semi-open as they like to say. And that means this does not use any tips and it doesn't go into your ear canal. It's kind of like the original AirPods or the Apple earbuds. Now what's cool about these is that they feature active noise cancellation, and it also has AptX Bluetooth codec for higher quality audio and stronger Bluetooth connection, and it also features lossless audio or high res audio. So a lot of good features in this pair of earbuds. Has a lot of nice tech jammed in here. I've had this for about 3 weeks now, so I've spent quite a bit of time with these earbuds. Now personally, I'm usually not one to really use earbuds. I tend to prefer IEMs or earphones that actually isolate, because as you know, it's much harder to get good sound quality out of earbuds compared to actual isolating earphones. But these claim to have lossless and high-res audio, so I still decided to give them a shot. And I also haven't used earbuds in quite some time, so I wanted to see if new earbuds coming out today have improved on the sound quality, and I've also liked to see how the ANC works on this, because definitely the inclusion of ANC on an earbud design has got me pretty interested in trying out how well it works. Now before we do that, let's quickly go into an unboxing overview. There's not really much to show here. It's a very bare bones unboxing experience. Very straightforward. You just get a small box with the earbuds inside, and you also get a manual and a charging cable. Pretty much that's all in the box. The charging cable is USB-A to USB-C. Of course, USB-C being on the actual earbud case. So you should have no problems getting these charged, as you will most likely have USB-C cables everywhere. So now that we've gone over the unboxing, let's actually get into the earbuds. As you can see, this is the earbud case design. Now it's all plastic, nice and small, and it is very solid feeling. You can see there is a little text over there. If I can zoom in, it says, "Hear your imagination." And it's in a fancy font, which is nice. Now the design of the case kind of tricks me sometimes. When I pull this out of my bag, I usually expect this smaller part to be the cap, where you would open it from this way. But it's actually this bigger part right here is the part of the case that you flip upwards like that, and that reveals the earbuds inside. Now the case weight is really nice. It doesn't feel too light, but it also does not feel heavy. It kind of just feels just right. You don't want a cheap feeling case, and this does not feel cheap whatsoever. It feels solid, and so is the build quality. Everything is solid around here. There's no squeaking or creaking anywhere along the case. All these parts are built together and fit really nicely. On the back you do have a little Soundpeats branding right there, but that's about it. USB-C port on the bottom along with the pairing button, of course, but yeah, overall the build is really nice. Now when you open this up and get into the earbuds themselves, they do have a classic earbud design, and the earbuds do fit in there magnetically, so you can just drop them in and they will start charging right away. Now here are the earbuds. They are also made out of plastic, and it has your usual standard earbud design. There's also some more texting there on the stem, and it does say "Hear your imagination" once again, and you can see there are also left and right earbud indicators, so you know which one goes to which ear. Because of how light these earbuds are, wearing them is very comfortable. When I have them in my ears, I don't really feel them there at all, and you can kind of move around freely without worrying about these things moving around. So comfort is really nice with these. Also, over the past few weeks, I haven't had any issues with connectivity. It has a very solid connection, and there's also minimal latency when watching videos, It's not really noticeable whatsoever. Everything is just fine. Battery life has also been great. Now they say around 30 hours total, including the case of course, so this will last quite a long time. So how is the ANC on these earbuds? Well, first of all, I did not think these even had ANC because when I first powered these on and paired them to my phone, the ANC was off by default, and I could not figure out how to get the ANC to turn on. I also looked in the manual, and it did not help at all. It did tell me to download their new app, so I downloaded their Peats audio app. I'm not sure if that's a new app that they're starting to use, and they're not using the old Soundpeats app anymore, but make sure to download the Peats audio app and not the Soundpeats app. And this brings me to another thing I don't like, is that you have to register an account in order to use the app. I would much prefer if it just, you boot up the app and then you can start customizing your earbuds right away. But nope, it requires you to register with an email address and all that stuff. So kind of annoying, but at the end of the day, I registered and then started using the app. Now the app itself is pretty nice. It has a bunch of customization options as well as a few ANC options. You can of course enable or disable the ANC through the app, and what's cool is you can even adjust the ANC strength depending on the fit, which is a nice touch. I think there's like 5 options or so, and option 2 was the best ANC for me, but of course you want to try each option to see which provides the best sound isolation for you. And also in the app, that's where I found out that I could hold the left earbud for a few seconds to enable and disable the ANC. So after all of that, the ANC is actually surprisingly good. Considering that there's almost zero noise isolation with the earbuds alone, the ANC is practically pulling all of the weight here. It's pretty strong to my surprise, and it does a very good job at canceling out constant background hums. Things like an HVAC vent, the one at my workplace, it's pretty loud, and these do a phenomenal job of canceling out that background noise. Now what the ANC is not that good at is canceling out dynamic noises, such as people talking, keyboard noises, things like that. Anything with like a higher pitched sound, these do not really cancel out that well. Another thing I notice is that if you have these in your ears and you are walking, the ANC kind of creates this wind noise and you can pick it up very clearly. So now I want to talk about the sound quality of these earbuds. The sound is good for an earbud design, but still not that great, and it didn't really impress me, honestly. It's got a lot of great tech on the spec sheet, but in real world use, I found it's just another pair of decent sounding earbuds. I found the tuning is balanced nicely, but the technicalities are kind of lacking in my opinion. It just sounds like a wall of two-dimensional sound. There's no depth in here, and it's definitely not the most detailed thing I've heard. The bass is adequate, and it's not overpowering or lacking. I think it's just right. I think the main drawback of the sound is just the lack of the details and clarity. And I think that main drawback to the sound quality is just the nature of the earbud design. After I switched back to the Soundpeats Engine 4, directly after using the Air 5, it's not even close. I would much rather use the Engine 4 any day when it comes to sound, and I think it personally sounds worlds better than the Air 5. Now when I say all that, I'm not saying that these sound like a bad pair of earbuds or anything like that. No, that's not the case. I still think that these are a good pair of earbuds for anybody that wants an open ear design that also has good ANC. I just think the target market of these pair of earbuds and also earbuds in general is not towards someone like me. But I do know people, a lot of family members for example, that would love earbuds like this. For example, my mom, who does not like using earphones with silicone tips, she would love a pair of earbuds like this. Something that does not go into the ear canal and also provides good sound for an earbud. and has really nice ANC. So at the end of the day, anybody who is actually looking towards a solid pair of earbuds, I think this would be a great option to look into. That's my review of the Soundpeats Air 5. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to answer you. I will leave a link to this product in the description of this video. And yeah, I will see you guys all in the next video.